Let's let the people roll in. What's the Yakuza thing? Oh, it's not there. I play Mass Effect after, honestly. Okay, let me tweet the link to them. Oops. I'm playing stories after. I found the others. It's loud as fuck. There's voices? Oh, there's. I like the music. But yeah, I'm not actually into Giantess at all. It's just the only game that has, like, kind of element. So. It's definitely something. Thanks for the follow. Gar's Desh. Wait, Gar's DJ. My bad. Guess we'll start it up. As you can see, this is Big Beautiful Women by, is it Raukensoft? Raukensoft? You can exclamation point game to find them on Steam. It's not that. Wait, no, actually it should be. Let me check. The command should have been saved. I guess it's because it's the game Steam page, I can just change it over. Yeah. I'll change the command, bro. New game. I have a cell phone number? I like the music a lot. New clothes, new hair, new start. I'm standing at a crosswalk across the street from my new campus. The music is fire. I'm standing amidst a crowd of people roughly my age. They all got backpacks and look like they just rolled out of bed, but there's something off about them. Half of them are several times my height. I mean, like, note as a game dev that I once was, I would put 2 lines of text on the screen. The box is big enough and your font is, like small enough that you could have 2 lines of text, like, across the here and here, and it wouldn't be bad. Some of them look just as nervous as me. Others look lost. Others can't help but check themselves in a few seconds. One checks the sole of her shoe and peels someone off of it. What? One woman poses for a selfie with a cup of tea in her hand, but tips it a little too much. The person standing next to me gets soaked head to toe in matcha, yet my classmate's cup remains mostly full. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that makes no sense. Everything's gonna be okay. Just keep your head down and make sure you don't upset any giants. Are they ever gonna explain why we live in a giant world or no? And watch where you're going and you'll be fine. Navigating the city is a pain, and all the noise my neighbors make just for moving around is gonna take some time. Take some time getting used to. Take some getting used to. But the rent is cheap. But being so small does have its advantages. Despite being so tall, most of the women here continue to wear skirts and dresses. No idea why. They have to know people can easily look up them. Maybe giants are just freaky. Or maybe we're just so small that they don't care. I'm not sure which idea excites me more. The crosswalk light changes green. Everyone starts moving around, and my body gets smushed. My body gets smushed and collides with the pavement. I feel the entire weight of a house pressed down on me, but only for a moment. It hurts, but it isn't debilitating. Feels more like I've been smushed by a literal mountain of pillows. My body tenses up from the shock, preparing for death. Yeah, my mind is calm. I know I'm in no danger. The darkness and pain subside as quickly as they emerged, but I'm alive. No broken bones, no crushed organs. Everything is where it should be. Thanks to this little guy. This shock absorber has saved my life a few times already. This is a Ben 10 Omnitrix, bro. What the fuck is this? All the regular sized residents are required by law to wear it at all times for good reason. I've seen giants kick, flick, and even drop regular people like me. Most of the time, it's just friends goofing off with each other, but you get the occasional lover's quarrel. These things are the only thing that make living in this place possible for. Excuse me, are you okay? I'm not doing a girl voice. A peppy, oddly familiar voice rouses me from my daze. Poggers. I blink and see a giant blonde lady looking down at me. Dazzling purple eyes, long golden locks, gorgeous beach tan. Absolutely massive dockers. Put the rest of the key. Say something cool. Are you okay? Aw, thanks. No need to worry about me. I'm tougher than I look. I'm more worried about you. I feel a little more empathetic now. Dude, I gotta score up on my fucking points, bro. The woman lowers her index finger to me. I grab onto it and help myself up. Nah, this is crazy. Me. Not the first time I've been stepped on. I heard the footsteps approaching behind and sidestepped to the left, narrowly evading another giant sword. And it probably won't be the last. Some pretty good reflexes now. I'm sure you'll be fine. I stretch my neck and dust myself off. You a student here too? Yep. First day here. Don't really know my way around though. I've been looking for the campus all morning. It's in front of you, bro. And even now, I still have no idea where we're supposed to go for orientation. We're supposed to meet at the stage in the center of the campus park. You don't know where that is either, do you? Maybe. I can't help but chuckle. Chortle. Just stick with me then. I'll take you where you need to go. Hey, thanks, mister. Don't mention it. I'm Goji-chan, by the way. Nice to meet you. She extends her finger to me once more. Nice to meet you. I check her finger and look up to her. She's about 7 times my height. I don't even go up to her knees. She's quite in cheerleading outfit that exposes her mom's eyes and lithe. Tell me, lithe? Her breasts are insane. You already said that, bro. Each end's gotta be bigger than her head. She's got this golden flowing hair too. I don't know if there's a VN thing, but I can see the fucking picture. I don't need to over explain. What is that? Goji. No, it can't be. Is your first name Hifumi? There's always that voice. Naya? Hifumi scoops me up and hugs me to her chest. Naya. She smiles as her head trembles. It's been so long. Where have you been? My family had to move away for work. Hope you're not mad at me. Of course I'm not mad at you. Getting picked up like this is weird. I get used to it. My body relaxes as her bust envelops me. I'm just glad to finally see you again. Likewise. Her lip trembles as she takes a deep breath. Pulls me against her chest for one more moment and putting it back down. Sorry about picking you up like that, by the way. I don't know what came over me. Don't worry about it. I've been needing one of your hugs. Thank you. But what the hell happened here? No idea. Just like every other giant, I just started growing one day. Are you still growing? Hell yeah. Yeah, that means orientation is starting. Don't worry, we can make it. Pick me up. I'll guide you to the park. Ah. It's a pretty smooth ride. Yeah, I like the music a lot. And the view's pretty good too. Just wobble, shakes, and claps and every stretch it takes. Dude, you guys didn't animate this part though? Why is a board and a whole head shorter than me? I welcome this change. I lead her fluently to the patrol ground until we reach Central Park. And here we are. Stands in the center of the park with me still on her shoulder. You want to stay up here, or do you want to be let down? I'm fine up here for now. It's oddly cozy. Is she regular sized? Yeah, she's only twice as tall as me. 5 years ago, she would have been considered a titan amongst women. Now she's puny by comparison. Actually, now that I look at my classmates, Fumi is pretty small. A bunch of students are twice Fumi's height. Some even triple our height. I know my landlady is at least 4 times her height. The president has given the usual spiel about the wonderful Jotun University and it's how we better spend our 4 years here to their fullest. I'm sure she's trying to impart genuinely good advice to us, but I can't focus. There's too many big ladies around. Too many giants are terrifying creatures. With me, I just think they're neat. Marge reference. There's just something exciting about them. Something I can't quite put into words. I glance around the park and see a ring road around the perimeter. There's a variety of classrooms and cafes. Right now, there's also some students setting up booths. Some look fun, others look more professional. Now go, explore our magnificent campus, enroll in clubs and organizations. Get involved, make friends. You'll only be a college student once. President's eyes meet mine, but only for a moment. Make the most of it. The crowd of students disperse and Hifumi starts walking around campus. So many clubs, I don't know what to check out. I can't even know if I have time for clubs. What do you mean? I'm in Jotun U's cheerleading team. The training gets pretty intense and the team meets pretty often. I'm also starting a modeling gig soon, so I'll eat up even more of my time. So you won't have a lot of time to hang out? Yeah. Don't worry, I'll make time for you when I can. Thanks. Pulls a phone from her under boob and presses it to her ear. You didn't say moshi moshi, bro? What? Already? Okay, sorry, I'll be right over. I think that's cheerleading team. Captain's a real hard ass. She apparently wants us to practice again today. Why today? The school's hosting its first soccer game tomorrow. And she really wants to make a good first impression. But she has to be so mean about it. Sorry, Diana. She finally hugs me against her cheek when we're talking about putting me back down. I gotta go. Absolutely. But bro, like, didn't I already know her? Why does she not have my cell number? Later. Can't believe she's finally back. After all these years, she finally shows back up. I get her back as quickly as I lost her. We will be pretty busy, it seems. I should hang with her whenever I get close her nets. She can disappear again for all I know. As long as I'm here, I might as well check out some of the booths. What should I check out? Political, recreation, or food? We're going to food. Can't survive off convenience store bentos forever. I head to the southern half of the park and I'm greeted by a whirlwind of smells. Sweet smells, salty smells, savory smells. Korean food, Mexican food, hamburgers, and pasta. There's a wide variety of booths lined up advertising local restaurants. Yet with a gust of wind, all the smells die out, except for one, the familiar scent Mexico mentioned. Dude, need a Mexico emote. The familiar scent of pork, broth, and salt. Ramen. It's rich yet not overpowering. I take another whiff and follow the scent to the source. And I find a giant woman standing beside a booth covered with bowls of ramen. Bowls full of ramen. She's around double Fumi's height. Dude, she's huge. She has a flat chest, massive thighs, and an even bigger ponytail. She's more hair than woman, yet her ponytail looks smooth and bouncy. I kinda wanna pet her. Oi! The woman beckons nearby students to her stand and hands them business cards. Come one, come all. Taste the greatest ramen in Yotenshi. Any flavor, any topping, anytime you like. She's speaking with a pronounced Kansai accent, which is how people talk in Osaka. Isn't trying to hide it in the slightest. She manages to get quite a few people to come up and taste her ramen, but she never seems quite satisfied. She's constantly moving, always hustling. A meteor could crash on top of her right now, and she would still find a way to keep shilling her profit. At least that's just the impression I get. Is it okay for me to try some? I'm starving. Absolutely. The woman picks me up, places me on her table, and hands me a noodle straight from the bowl. Here you are. Try all you like. I take a bite out of the noodle. Is the noodle also giant? Salty, savory flavor fills my mouth. I start gnawing on the noodle like a rabbit eating a carrot. Enjoy yourself. I swallow and take a deep breath to stop myself from choking. Yeah, wow, that's good. I let go of the noodle and wipe my mouth. Thank you, don't mention. The woman reaches into her apron and hands me a small business card. I accept it and get a closer look. Yugiri ramen. Yugiri is the name of my waifu in Final Fantasy XIV, but she's only in Stormblood and not in any other fucking expansion. The front of the card features ours and a little logo, and the back of the card has a little steady mat connotation. That's the name. Owned by the one and only Yu Yugiri. Owner of the finest restaurant in Yoten. Eventually. What do you mean eventually? Oh, that's delicious. The restaurant isn't exactly open. It's more of a soft opening. Just a way to test out recipes and get some free advertising. Oh, you just ended up a question now. They should have made it buffer. Like slightly more buffer, not like Brolic. Because if you're gonna do the you can do it pose from like World War II, you should have some bicep muscle. Are you a student here too? Yeah. Starting this year, in fact. Hey, me too. Sweet. What's your name? Naoya Nakagawa. Bro, at least they didn't make the character like a white guy. Oh, but it sounds like a white guy made up this name. Good name. Strong name. Dude, what is the front-facing face, bro? You might just have what it takes. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. But if you ever need a meal or just a place to study, don't forget about me, okay? I'll give you the classmate discount. Thank you. I'll look forward to it. You let me down now? For sure. Yu plucks me off the table and puts me back down on the ground. Don't be a stranger, you hear? Bye-bye. Walk away with a full belly. What a cool woman. I normally don't even like ramen, but that was excellent. Wouldn't mind looking for her too. I'll pay rent somehow. I gotta remember to ask her about job opportunities next time I see her. What shall I check out? The political club? I'm in the mood to see some unhinged opinions. I'll check out some of the political clubs on campus. Head toward the west part of the park and see a bunch of different booths. Charity clubs, religious clubs, socialist clubs. A club with a bunch of girls wearing funky robes and even funkier hats. I'm 90% sure that one's a cult. I'll bump into something hard and land on my butt again. You think I'd be used to it by now, but no. Oh, see, there's the Brolic one. I look up and see a woman clad in nothing but a karate gi. Her hair is a mix of stark black and bloody red. She looks like Makoto, but like more Brolic. And she's absolutely shredded. She's around 3 times Hifumi's height and she looks like she's showing off a nuclear bomb. She's grinning ear to ear and showing off her dagger-like teeth. There's a relentless passion in her eyes. It's as terrifying as it is exhilarating. Hey you. He points down at me. Do you like big girls? I do. Are you upset with the status quo? Sure am. Then do I have the club for you? She picks a tiny flyer. Why is tiny capitalized? From her table and places it in my hands. She's deceptively gentle. I look at the flyer. It reads Giant Student Union and is coded top to bottom with revolutionary iconography and vocabulary. Come overthrow the tiny elites. Protect your persecuted giant system. The woman flexes. The revolution is inevitable. Where will you be when we win? Will you stand with us or against us? Not a big fan of how political she is, but she is pretty cute. That depends. Are all giants as cute? That's the most cringe fucking sentence ever. The woman's eyes widen as her body flinches, but only for a moment. Of course, strength and beauty are one and the same. I neatly fold up the flyer and place it in my pocket. So what does the club do? We discuss size theory, the supremacy of giant culture, and legitimacy. What kind of shirt is that? Sponsoring giants that want to move here, donating to various giant relief organizations, stuff like that. What would giants need relief for? Lots of giants outgrow their homes and clothes with nowhere to go. We make sure that they have somewhere to call home. Oh. Seems even giants have problems. That's really sweet of you guys. Damn straight. The militant language of the flyer doesn't match her at all. Boy, John. What are you doing talking to that bug? Isn't that the fucking president, bro? I turn around and see some of the GSU students clad in face masks. And I'm trying to get him to join the club, of course. Why? He's the enemy. A student a head shorter than the woman before shoves her aside and raises her foot over me. Let me show you how to properly deal with tinies. The student thrusts her foot down. I close my eyes and brace for impact, but it never comes. Hold on, what are you doing? The cohort tries to shake her legs free from Jun's grasp, but fails. Let go of me, let me crush this bastard. Doesn't it make more sense for us to bring tinies into our club? No point in breaking tools until we use them, right? The cohort narrows her eye at Jun, but lowers her foot. Oh, I see, you want to raise some infiltrators. The cohort grins. Good thinking, John. The cohort points at me. But if he acts out of line even once, you know what will happen, right? Don't worry, I'll break him in good. Huh? The cohort spots a giant twice her side and runs towards her. Excuse me, sister. Would you like to be liberated? Dude, they're fucking black Israelites. I'm crying. What? My body relaxed and I finally exhaled. I didn't realize I was holding my breath. Thanks for saving me. Don't mention it. John, right? Yep, John Lee. Pleasure to meet you. Should be L-I, not L-E. But it's a nitpick. Pleasure to meet you. John bows. Naoya Nakagawa. I bow in response. Good name. John nods. Strong man. Why'd they both say the same fucking thing? John's eyes flicker towards a group of passing students. Whoops, gotta go. Gotta try and recruit those guys too. No problem. I wave goodbye to her. Pleasure meeting you. Pleasure is all mine. Now, you better come to our meetings. If you don't, I'll switch you. John presents a flyer to a student roughly our age. Excuse me, ma'am, are you interested in liberation? John's got some eccentric friends. But she seems nice deep down. If the giant revolution really does happen, it would be nice to have some allies. Couldn't hurt to go to a meeting or two. Who knows, maybe they have good snacks there. I also hear political radicals are really easy, Omega Law. If you just agree with them long enough, they'll let you do whatever you want. What should I check out? The last one, I guess. I should definitely check out some recreational clubs. That's the best way to make new friends. Head to the east side of the park. There's sports clubs, art clubs, sport clubs. The sports clubs seem too competitive. I just want to have fun and not compete. The art members look and smell a bit eccentric. And I haven't read a book in forever either. I checked out the gaming clubs, but they only play either gacha or team-based first-person shooters. I'm like, what are the fighting games, bro? None of the clubs really excite or interest me. Wish they did though. It'd make making friends a lot easier. Maybe there's a fortune telling club. I look around but find nothing of the sort. Even here, it seems that there's nothing for me. This is the best character. That's all I'm gonna say. I eventually come across a woman sitting in a chair who looks just as lonely as I do. She looks about a head taller than Hifumi. Thick glasses, sweats, and a t-shirt that looks homemade. She's sitting with a stack of flyers gently nestled tightly in her lap. Her right leg is bouncing and she seems to be muttering something to herself. She looks like a lost puppy. Just looking at her makes me want to take care of her. My body moves toward her. Excuse me. Wow. The woman jumps awake as if she was struck by lightning. I hate the song, huh? Excuse me? The woman slaps her cheeks twice and takes a deep breath. Irashai! Welcome to the Retro Game Club. My name is Fuka. Hi, pleased to meet you. Don't hands me a fly. It's written in Comic Sans and has an intricate border that features several chibis of the women before me. There's one painting something on the wall, there's one sitting in front of the computer, and there's one beside DJ equipment with their headphones on, and another barking orders at others through a megaphone. It's all absolutely adorable. What do you do here? Well, I play old games, repair old PCs, and scour the internet for old ROMs and promotional art. Do you like old games too? Oh yeah, I love, especially obscure ones. I hate old games, actually. Really? Oh yeah, the weirder the better. Yatta! I finally found a fellow otaku. I hate our character though. Let's not go that far. What's your favorite doujin game? That's insane. Mine's gotta be Monster Girl Rancher 2. Actually, I think Deadly Maid Labyrinth might be better now. Cowgirl Apocalypse is pretty baller too. I don't actually have a favorite doujin. I don't think I've ever played. The woman says something unintelligible. I have no idea how she made any of those sounds. You can fix that though. What time works for you? When would you like to meet first? What's your shoe size? Do you have a favorite soda? What's your opinion on aliens? Have you ever seen a cryptid? Do you want to know what chemtrails smell like? The woman's questions get increasingly more esoteric and off-topic. I don't know which one to answer first. I gasp. Wait, I can't invite club member numero uno over yet. I need to clean the club room. The woman abandons her chair and runs off. So sorry, come visit any time after today. Please, please, please. I just need to de-stinkify the room first. The woman disappears into a crowd of students. What a mysterious girl. I do like retro games and nerdy girls. Couldn't hurt to check it out. Fold the flyer and put it neatly into my pocket. I spend the rest of the day exploring every nook and cranny in the school. I know where every classroom, cafe, and office is, and I'm exhausted. My legs feel like jelly, my mouth is dry, and my eyelids are heavy. I now have to walk home. Damn it. I started heading home, only to get more tired with every step. This place is big, really big. Sure, there's trains and buses, but they're woefully inefficient for regular people like me. The city is designed for giants first and foremost. I really need to make giant friends. Having them carry me around to make traversing so much easier. I turn the corner and bump into something soft, warm, and fleshy for the dozenth time today. You'd think I'd be used to it by this point, but no. I land on my butt, open my eyes, and this is the best character. See yet another massive woman towering over me. Long jeans, sleek glasses, blue hair tied into a neat little braid, chubby frame, and absolutely insane breath. But just one of them is bigger than my parents' house. It's my landlady, no doubt. No, are you alright? I didn't hurt you, did I? She leans down and pokes me. I'm alright, Mrs. B. Miss B, actually. Don't you worry. My body tenses up when her index finger presses down on me. It doesn't hurt. In fact, it's pretty cozy, almost like a weighted blanket. You sure? Maya keeps rubbing and prodding me with her finger. Don't underestimate falls. You'd be surprised how much a little clip can cause. Maya's finger starts sliding down my pelvis. You can't shove her finger off you. She's bigger than you. I quickly stand up. That's why I'm fine, Miss B. Thank you for worrying about me that. No need for thanks. I'm just doing my job. How did orientation go? Making new friends? I wouldn't say make, but I reconnected with an old one. Aw, that's so sweet. Don't go breaking her heart now, you hear? This is a better sprite than the one before. How do you know my friend's a girl? These are crazy sprites, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You just don't seem like you have a lot of guy friends. I'm not sure how to take that. Or give it away. Not sure, you just seem like you get along better with women. One of my friends told me that, I was like, what? How's the apartment so far? Do you have any problems? Did the previous tenants leave any damage they didn't report? Nothing that I could see. Everything seems fine so far. It gets hot as balls in the morning now. Then use the air conditioning. But it's expensive. No, it isn't. Nah, the tiny apartments barely generate any utility cost. Go on, put the AC on blast. Make sure your apartment is nice chested. You sure? Awesome. Alright, no takebacks. How are you adjusting to life in Yotan so far? It's pretty alright so far. The local restaurants are pretty good, but getting around sucks. Right, I couldn't imagine how hard it'd be to move around here with those little legs of yours. Want me to carry you home? If you don't mind. Oh. Scoots me up and puts me on her shoulder. I cling to her sweater for dear life. There's a world of difference between being 12 meters and 50 meters high. The temperature's different, the wind current is different, but the view's nice. I'm no longer seeing everything from a worm's eye view. There. You okay up there? I steady myself, sit upright, and intertwine my fingers in a sweater's fabric. Don't you worry about me. Okay, she begins walking home. Wow, at our current place, we'll be back in 2 minutes instead of 40. Are you feeling homesick at all? Lord knows I cried like a baby my first night at college. Why did you do that? Moving out's hard. You don't know anybody, your family's gone, your bed feels different, everything's in a different place. It's just not home. I can't help but nod. Yeah, I know what you mean. I already miss my mom's cooking, and my dad welcoming me home, and my dog. Pats my head with a fingertip. Don't you worry, this place will feel like home soon enough, and if you're desperate for some home cooking, don't be afraid to stop on by. I always make a little too much for dinner. Thank you. My body leans into Maya's finger, her grasp so warm and inviting. Her warmth makes me slowly drift off to sleep. That's mighty kind of you. Are you hungry now? I have some curry I can reheat. Maybe tomorrow. I'm exhausted. Fine. Don't be. You had a big day. She approaches my apartment, opens the balcony window, and puts me back into my bedroom. But I know what she's saying in bed all day tomorrow. Study, work out, read a book, hang out with people. You're young, make the most of it. Okay, Mom. Wait, she freaked out about? I mean, Miss B. They're fine, you can just call me Maya. You out of Maya. I pat her index finger. Thanks for looking out for me. Like that. Good night. Maya closes my balcony door, waves goodbye, and heads back home. I turn towards my bed and my body collapses. I don't shower, I don't brush my teeth, I don't even change in my pajamas. There's no time or energy for that. Not too empathy, boys. I can study. My intelligence went up by 5, huge. Courage increased by 1. While the growth spurt happened only 5 years ago, giants have been a part of human culture for millennia. Giants in Hebrew are known as Nephilim and are thought to be the offspring between humans and fallen angels. In Hindu, humans grew to tremendous size during the Satya Yuga, which is the first of the world cycles in Hinduism. During this era, humanity was governed by the gods and goodness reigned supreme. Greek mythology, in particular, has tons of giants. You have Gigantes, which were the children of Uranus and Gaia. There's also the Cyclopses, which are giant one-eyed folk who ate some of Odysseus' friends in the Odyssey. Then you have the Hecaton hares, which were the largest of the ones. Each one of them had 50 heads and 100 arms and helped Zeus overthrow the Titans in the Titan Nomaki. And in Japan, we have the Daidarabochi and the Gash Dokuros. These are just some examples. If you dig deep enough, you can find a giant in just about any mythology. Humanity has always had a fascination with big people. Let's see who to call on. Guy in Uranus. Great work. I feel a little bit more intelligent now. Uranus and Gaia didn't just sire the Gigantes, they also sired the Cyclopses and the Hecaton Hares. According to myth, they were sired when Uranus was castrated by his son Cronus. The ball sack fell to the earth and the blood seeped into the earth, creating Gigantes, Hecatoneers, and Cyclopses. Now that's supposed to work, I got some theories. Castration is crazy. Oh, my phone's gonna die. In real life. Go for T, bro? My charisma went up. On my wrist, bro. Oh, paint, bro. Oh, the only person I can call is her? But didn't Maya give me her number? My empathy went up, bro. Dude, my HP went up, bro. Education, a word that means many things to different people. For some it means a prison, for others it means opportunity. To me, education is more than just learning facts and dates. Education is not for making people smarter, but it should be for turning them into proper citizens. Education, cultural values, virtues, morals, physical education, practical skills are all crucial, especially physical education. If it was up to me, I'd have you lot run 2 kilometers every morning before class. We used to have to do that. While intelligence is key to understanding the natural world, intelligence is just one part of a person. It would be a disservice to ignore the other aspects of them. For example, courage is necessary to overcoming life's challenges. Life won't always be easy. You need a strong will and unflinching determination when shit hits the fan. Empathy is necessary to understanding others as well as oneself. Also, why is the professor not have a name? Like, why is her name just Professor? People are not always rational creatures. This is where empathy really shines. You don't always have to agree with someone, but understanding how and why they behave can help them us. Charisma is my personal favorite stat. She should have called it a stat, because that's kind of like fourth wall breaking. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you're factually correct. If you can't deliver the message properly, people won't care what you have to say. Anyone who spent 5 minutes in a political science class can tell you that. Well, charisma's good no matter what your career is. Customer service, law, medicine. No matter what you do, if you're interacting with people, charisma will always help. Not only that, charisma can convince others to do things they wouldn't normally agree to, for better or for worse. I've seen charismatic individuals give friends life-saving advice. I've also seen some friends get wrapped up in harems thanks to someone insane charisma stat. That's foreshadowing. Yeah, she locks eyes with me. What about you, young man? Is there an aspect to yourself you really want to improve? Probably charisma. But no, I mean, like, when I'm playing like a dating sim, I do like to pick like the one girl that I want to date. I don't need to date like every single person. I always have like one girl that I like the most. It's also courage or empathy. I totally get it. You need a lot of courage to just live here. A particularly large student walks across the classroom, causing survival. If anyone here wants to become more courageous, I recommend just going outside and exploring the city. If you're scared of giants, nothing like a little bit of exposure therapy to piss you up. Thanks to CBT, lol, I feel a little bit more courageous now. Regardless of how you decide to improve yourself, just remember to value your health above any other sin. If you get too tired, you'll surely get sick and spend a week or two out of commission. You know what they say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. No one says that. I get it. Being a student is stressful. Don't be afraid to take some time off if you need to. Dedicate some time to yourself. Please, for the love of God, go to bed at a decent hour. The professor spends the rest of the class period giving advice on how to live a healthy life. The music, yeah, I love the music though. Oh, so I can call different people on different days. That's why. Am I Riz, bro? I would like run into people. Down. The professor looks completely downtrodden. Her eyes are puffy, her cheeks are red, her breathing is uneasy. Lauren looks like she just left a funeral. Sounds like she's barely choking back tears too. We've been lecturing like this for 30 minutes. I can barely understand what she's saying, but I can't interrupt her. Death is not a predator unbeknownst by its prey. One is always aware that it lies in wait. Remember that quote, everyone. It's one of my favorites. Does anyone know where this quote originated from? Probably a novel, dude. RPG released shortly after the turn of the millennium? What game? Is it from like fucking Final Fantasy VII, bro? When like Zack dies or some stupid bullshit? Oh, it's from fucking P3, bro. Are you serious? That's so dumb. Just look for a box art of a boy with blue hair holding a pistol to his head. You can't miss it. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's not stupid. That's cool. I love Persona. Professor Blizzard knows. Death is always lurking around the corner waiting for you. Do not fear it, yet do not seek it. You only have so much time here. Make the most of it. Make friends, eat good food, hell, even play video games. Whatever you do, just have no regrets. Life is short. Say I love you. Carpe diem, everyone. Carpe diem. Me? Yes. Do you fear death? A little. That's perfectly normal. Everyone fears death to some degree. Some because they don't want to waste their lives, some less virtuous individuals worry about the afterlife. I don't know if there's an afterlife, but I am a gambler. Is anyone here familiar with Blaise Pascal? Nobody raised their hand. He was a 17th century Renaissance man in France, and he had something called Pascal's wager, where he argues it makes more sense to live as if there's a god than not to. Because if you live a virtuous life and there is a god, you have to have it. But if you live a virtuous life and there's no god, you still live the virtuous life. You left this rock better than you found it. You helped others, you ease suffering, and you enact God's will. On the other hand, if you live a life of vice, there's only downsides. If there is a god, you get eternal damnation. And if there's no god, then congrats, you've only made life worse for yourself and others. Listening to the professor discuss philosophy makes me feel more intelligent. The professor tries to resume her lecture, but quickly resumes crying. A student 2 rows in front of me slowly raises her hand. Excuse me, ma'am, what happened? If you don't mind me asking, of course. My wife died. Oh, damn, so we can date the lesbian whose wife died? Because there's no way they're going to put this character in the game and then not let us date her. I'll go back. I'm sorry. Professor Nas, don't be. Jelly Red lived a good life. Her name was Jelly Red? I put some of those together. Each other. Dude, you guys should have animated the speed laughing, but. Isn't that a character from Krepker? Yes. The professor starts wailing. She was taken from us far too soon. Why does she have to die while Lime Green keeps living? Nobody even likes Lime Green. I glance to the left and right of me. The mood of the classroom is shifted. Everyone is puffing out their cheeks, trying to hold in their laughter as well. Everything's going so much funnier when you're not allowed to laugh. Yeah, that was kind of funny, bro. Yeah, I can call any girl. I'll call this girl. After almost an hour of searching, I finally managed to find the Retro Games Club Room. It's in the basement of the computer science building in a dingy hallway between the school's server room and the storage room. The floor tile is scratched with an immovable layer of rust. My allergies are going nuts just staying down here. I approached the club's sliding door and see a poster haphazardly taped onto it. It featured a chibi picture of a woman with thick glasses drawn in crayon. You guys should show that picture, but I guess it is a demo. Despite being drawn in crayon, it's far better than anything I could ever draw. I summon the courage and knock on the door. Knock, knock, no response. Oh, weird. The time and day are correct according to the poster. Look, it is. My hand reaches for the door handle and slides it open with no issue. But isn't he short as fuck? So it doesn't make any sense. I find a abandoned computer room lit only by the blue light of old chunky computer monitors. Each of the monitors is hooked up to something different. Some are connected to VCRs, some are connected to CD burners, others are connected to a big tower in the back. The entire back wall of the room looks like it's a computer straight out of the 1950s. Things are whirring, clicking, and vibrating in a rhythm like a small electronic symphony. The temperature of the room is also noticeably higher than the hallway. There's no fans or AC blasting in this room. I'm going to be sweating in a few minutes if this continues. I turn to my left and find the green-haired giantess hunched over her chair, pounding on her keyboard with an uncanny passionate precision. I watched her clack away for half a minute and haven't seen her hit backspace once. Heck, I don't even think I've seen her blink at all. Well, you can't see her eyes, so it doesn't make any sense. Excuse me. I wave up at the giant lady and she remains unfazed. Hello? I raise my voice, no response. I need to try something else. I head over to the light switch in the corner room, flick it on. The club room becomes illuminated by ceiling lights. Hiss. I turn over and the source of the nose find the giantess recoiling and helplessly swatting at the ceiling lights. No, foul, fiendish lights of the underworld, get away from me. The chair tilts to the side and the giantess begins to fall towards me. My body decides to turn around and run away instead of just running to the side, you know, like an idiot. I move my legs and pump my ass with my arms as far as I can. But it's no use. The giantess shadow only looms larger and larger over my head until the room rumbles all around me. The monolithic computer towers fall sideways when I'm alive. Open my eyes to find myself not caught under her, but caught in her hair. There's so much of it, and it's so absurdly fluffy to the touch. It feels like I'm stuck in a little jungle, a very smooth and very control jungle. I try to get out and move, but her locks have me locked in place. Are you okay? Critical hit, but I'll be fine. Thank you, mysterious voice. Where are you, by the way, mysterious one? The giant lifts up the upper half of her body and looks both ways, causing me to get swung side to side there. That'd be odd. My body tenses up as I grab onto her hair for dear life. I'm in your hair, please let me out. The giantess stops just as I feel nauseous. How long were you there? The giant's voice, vulnerable but tense like a concerned beast. 10 seconds tops. Oh, okay then. All tension evaporates from her as she starts rummaging through her hair. Let's see here. The giant starts to hum a song while groping through her hair. Warmer. Hand moves away from me, colder. And starts turning back to me, warmer. Her hand looms closer to me with every moment. Before long, it was right on top of me. Her hand is pale and looks smooth to the touch without a blemish or callus. Each one of her fingers is longer than me. I know I've lived amongst giants for a few months already, but I've never been this much close in person. You're on fire, I'm right under you. Blink. The hand descends and quickly closes around me. Her hand is just as soft and smooth as it looks, but fairly sweaty. The giant stands up and places me on the table beside a keyboard. From this angle, I'm able to get a better look at her. Standard sweatshirts, standard plain white tee, and very squishy looking belly nuzzled perfectly between her shirt and sweats. I don't want to sleep on it. Dude, Beavers is crazy. This woman looks absolutely squishy. I just want to bury myself in her tummy, but before I can look at her anymore, she leans her head down and brings herself to my eye level. Her face alone is more than twice my height. Her glasses are the size of windows. Her cheeks look as squishy as the rest of them. It brings you to my lair. One sec. I like the music though. They did really good with the music. I'm here to join the retro game club. Okay. Woman's mouth shuts as her ahoge stands at the end. It sounds like a tea kettle just went off inside her mouth. Her lips quiver into a smile and she taps her index fingers. Okaira Nasai. Go Shujin-sama. My name is Fuko Yagiri, president of the Retro Club. She's related to the Yu chick. I know, we've met. She backs up, bows down. She walks out on the table and recoils. Are you okay? Indeed. Fuko recovers as quickly as she fell and now stands proudly with her hands on her pudgy waists. No table can defeat the leader of the Retro Game Club. Let me get you an operation report. Jogs off to a pile of what seems like spare computer parts in the corner of the room and starts rummaging through it. Give me a sec. Fuko raises a pen and piece of paper that's had one of its corners full. There we go. She sits back at her chair behind me and places the application in front of me. It's several futon forms in line. I just need your name, student ID number, and $20 club fee. Club fee? What's it pay for? Website maintenance. She motions towards a shelf stretching from wall to wall, brimmed with the vinyls, thumb drives, hard drives, cassettes, and cartridges and discs. Unlike everything else, the shelf is organized and clean. I know she's proud of this. I backed everything up on the wall on the club's website and made it free for everyone to download the channel. Fuko crosses her arms and nods proudly. Her bench preserved hundreds of works of art from dying to obscurity already. It's actually really cool. Fuko smiles as if she's never received a compliment. I know that smile too well. Thanks, amigo. She presents me with a pen that's a full head taller than me. Now sign. I firmly grasp the pen and try and bend it. It's not letting. Oh, right. It's been a while since I talked to her Tiny, or anyone for that matter. She picks up her pen. Let me help you fill that out. I tell my Fuko my information and pay her through an app. Fuko almost drools looking at the payment go through. Now that's out of the way. Welcome to the Retro Game Club. You're club number one. For one, what are the other members? She keeps smiling but looks hollow. They all graduated or left. Let's receive a text with her. It's Tinder telling me that they're gonna hide my profile, which is not true. Even the machines recognize how painful that was. It's quick, think it's something to talk about. That has Wanda. I have to pick one, or does he have to pick one? Or you can only pick one, but he can be from Jack Garland from Last Quest Zero. Isn't that the edgelord meme from 10 years ago? I just think he's neat, okay? Who's your wife with? Is it a streamer? Yeah, it's Cinna, bro. I love Cinna, bro. You have the lobes of a breast lover. Your IRL waifu is Hime Waka. I don't know who that is. Don't play dumb with me. You know who Hime Waka is. Every giant enjoyer knows who Hime Waka is. She's that class 5 streamer with boobs the little size of houses. You've probably seen her on the way to campus a few times. Please don't. Having my waifu revealed makes you feel more courageous. Her passion is the best I just can't stop this. It's refreshing to hear someone talk about the things they like instead of complaining about things. I definitely have to come back. I checked my phone and realized how late it's. Shoot, I need to go to bed. I got an early class tomorrow. What do you mean, bed? Took a look at the clock at the corner of the room. Aw, beans. I did it again. Can we talk more about the club next time? Sorry to waste your time. No, don't worry about it at all. I'd be more than happy to come back. It's fun to listen to you ramble. Thanks for joining me, amigo. Look forward to our future journeys together. Let's us exchange contact info so I can keep you up to date on all the club info. I already had her contact info. I called her, bro. Alright, how long is the demo, bro? I want to play Monster Hunter Stories. Oh, 5 minutes left. Shoot, what's a good stop time? Does anyone know where Yotenchi got its name from? Yeah, Norse mythology. Jotunheimer is a portmanteau of the word Jotun, which is a mythical being akin to the gods, but not quite a god, and Hammer, which is the land, which means land around. A more accurate translation would be trolled. This place should be called Niflheim after Niflheim, the place of the frost giants living in mythology. In case you don't know why Jotun got translated to giant, I don't know. Etymology and history are the big games of telephone today. I knew this already. The truth gets distorted even when nobody tries to lie. Sometimes things change so much over time that they become devoid of all their original meaning or context. Oh, thank God. Alright, have fun, kids. Because yeah, if I just like rest a bunch, does it just force a class? I call my parents. Oh, I just accidentally skipped it. I don't know how to answer that. It's really like high school, but bigger. It's a wacky shenanigans, you know, like the movies. But I feel the same except for being in a giant city. I don't know how to say this more like. Doing pretty good so far. How are your roommates? I don't have any roommates actually. I would have committed felonies not to have roommates. How'd you manage that? Honestly, I just got lucky. Found this nice landlady who gave me a pretty decent apartment for a good deal. How decent are we talking? 1 LDK, that's I think just under 30 square meters. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that saying, like LDK before. Yeah, what does it mean? Because it's Japanese, but I don't know what it means. So yeah, 1 is 1 room. WT means toilet. But yeah, what the fuck does LDK mean? Dining room, kitchen. Yeah, DK is dining and 1 for kitchen. LDK stands for living, dining, and kitchen. Okay, so LDK is like a normal North American apartment. 35 square meter of floor space. Yeah, so like entrance, shoe closet, powder room. What the fuck is the MB here? Kitchen, balcony. Yeah, I'd go for LDK because then this is a 1K. So like your bedroom is in your dining room, right? This is supposed to be a 2-room apartment? Interesting. Just under 30 square meters. For how much? 30,000 yen a month is $3,000 a month? That's a ripoff. 30K? No, actually, no, that's $300. Barely, actually. It's 260 Canadian dollars. Did someone die in that apartment? My eyes widened and they're back my next stands up. Now that you mentioned it, I guess my apartment deal was just a bit too good to be true. I don't think so. If it was, she surely would have disclosed that to me. Have you noticed any spooky happenings? No. Not a poltergeist to be found. Well, if it isn't haunted and nobody died there, I guess there can only be 1 remaining option. The landlady must have the hots for you. I don't think that's the case. Why not? You're handsome and a gentleman. My face goes along. I know she's basically obligated to say that, but still, it feels nice. Just be careful if she asks you to come over. Don't believe that she says she needs your pipes cleaned. That's her duty as a landlord, not yours. Know your rights. I will. Thanks, Mom. Mom keeps bombarding me with questions about the mundane details, and I can answer almost none of them. I should really start paying more attention to my surroundings. Well, that's all I got for today. Thank you for calling. It's always good to hear from you. Keep me updated. I want to know what life is like on Giant Lady Island. I can't call him. Alright, class, settle down. Settle down. Listen up, this is important. You might have some science around town at class 2 and below or class 4 war. Does anyone know what those mean? I look around, see no one has their hand. See a couple class 2 and class 3s. What is your natural curiosity? Classes are how we classify giants into different groups. Not all giants are the same size, they have different needs, different clothes, and different infrastructure to live comfortably. If you are under 6 meters tall, you are legally not classified as a giant. If you're 6 to 15 meters tall, you are class 1. If you're 16 to 30, class 2, 31 to 44, class 3, and 44 to 55 is class 4. And lastly, class 5 is 56 meters and above. If you're wondering why it's 56 and above, it's because giants that large are quite uncommon and less than 1% of the population. In addition, there hasn't been a single instance of a giant being above 60 meters. Yet anyway, that could always change. Some of my cohorts claim that the average giant height will only continue to increase, but there's not enough data to confirm or deny that just yet. Out of all the classes, class 2 is the most common at 35% of YOTG. This is followed by class 1 at 21, class 3 at 18%, and class 4 at 15%. And everyone else under 6 meters is 10% of the population. So if you're class 2 and feeling a little small, don't be your average. Let's see if anyone's paying attention. Jacket Kun, 6 meters. Oh, I'm telling it now. Why the cutoff is 6 meters, I don't know. Because yeah, an average human doesn't get to 6 meters tall, so it doesn't make any fucking sense. The cutoff points, like it should be like above 2 meters, because like the average man is like 5 some, like 5'11", 5'10", which is like 6 meters on the dot. Or sorry, 2 meters on the dot. Personally, I think 5 meters is sufficiently big, but that's just me. Alright, good talk. Have fun this weekend and wish me luck. I got a hot day tonight. It's not with me though. If Boomy and I just finished taking our last final for the semester, my brain hurts, but I think I did okay. Or that could just be wishful thinking. How do you think we did? I totes crushed it. What'd you get for B? OV postor. What do you mean that Kaiju had an OV postor? Should have paid more attention. I wanted to, but you can say I'm watching those dissection videos. You're always pretty squeamish. I remember you crying like a baby when we dissected that fish in 5th grade. Why'd you bring that up? Because it's funny. At least I didn't eat the thing like you. You saw that? How could I not? You unhinged your jaw like a snake. I'm a woman of many talents. That's foreshadowing. No wonder you're so popular with the boys. Come again? Nothing? Nothing. And that's the last test turned in. Good job, everybody. I wish you the best for summer. If you are a Jotun student ambassador, please stay here. The rest of you can go. A bunch of students get up and start leaving the classroom. I get up as well, only for Hifumi to pick me up and sit me on her lap. My legs are resting on her thighs as her boobs resting atop my head. Hold on there, partner. Where do you think you're going? Home? I'm not a student ambassador. I guess you are. You signed me up, didn't you? Yeah. I grumble. Oh, come on, it'll be fine. I grumble louder. Don't be like that. The teacher looks at me. We only need you for a weekend. Really? What do you need me for? You and the rest of the student ambassadors will be heading to Tokyo for the first Jotun convention. Convention? What do we need a convention for? I'm glad you asked. The room goes a little dim as the screen behind the teacher lights up. The screen lights up with a map of Tokyo and a picture of Tokyo Big Sight. Of the Tokyo Big Sight. Yo, the Big Sight. The teacher chuckles at yes indeed, I'm glad you're excited. She turns back to me. The whole world has their eyes on Yoten. Some for admiration, some for fear. Why are they afraid of us? We have a bunch of giant women walking around that could level cities in an afternoon without conventional. In retrospect, that was a stupid question. Don't worry about it. Think of this little convention as a diplomatic mission, an opportunity to show the world that we're not scary. I see, that makes sense. But why have it in Tokyo? Isn't Japan already overwhelmingly pro-giant? Japan's one of the only 2 countries with the facilities that can house giants. Checks out. Plus, we're not allowed in several countries and would be under constant surveillance in plenty of others. Remember, not everyone moves here by choice, and many have nowhere else to go. The teacher continues her lecture. That being said, the convention is far from just a diplomatic visit. We're also trying to convince talented giants and tinies to relocate here. How do we do that? We should show off our cool tech, our stunning city, our beautiful culture, and our maid cafe. You're hosting a maid cafe? We are hosting a maid cafe. I start to picture Hifumi in a maid costume and try to stop myself from smiling. Yeah, that would certainly convince me to relocate. Glad to hear it. Hifumi raises her hand. Wait, Teach? How are we going to Tokyo? You lot will be transported via aircraft carrier. The journey should take about 24 hours. Ooh, nice. I've always wanted to ride one. When I get apart. 1 hour. Pack your bags and report to the North Harbor by then. 1 hour? I can't make it back to my house and to the harbor that fast. Let me pass my head with those rules. Don't be upset, I'll carry you. Thank you. The teacher goes over more boring and mundane parts of the trip before dismissing us. Hifumi and I pack our things, head to the harbor, and board an aircraft carrier. The teacher takes roll, and we roll what? Roll call, and we embark soon after. Thankfully, I don't get seasick. The rocking at the ocean is nice, actually. Thanks to the size of the vessel and the pleasant weather, there's barely any rocking. The ocean breeze is nice too, a little salty but fresh otherwise. I don't know why, but I always feel at peace at the sea. Maybe it's the water, maybe it's the invertebrate part of my brain remembering our ancestors' common home. Everything came from the sea, and everything will eventually return to the sea. To me, the ocean is as beautiful, mysterious, and menacing as the cosmos from us. Our solar system's worth of intrigue, danger, and life lies just beneath my feet. Sure, planes are faster and cheaper, but I feel like humanity lost something with the invention of air travel. It's less adventurous, less romantic, and also 1,000 times safer because the fucking ocean can randomly decide to like capsize a boat. But yeah. I can feel a connection with my ancestors when I sail the seven seas. Maybe they were sailors, or maybe even pirates. One Piece! I hope they were pirates. They're cool. Fumi rushes over one of the aircraft on the deck and starts geeking out. Ever took her for a weapon otaku? Maybe she got really into weapons during high school. I look around the carrier deck and see a distinct lack of aircraft. There's 2 jets. I assume the rest are below deck, but maybe not. Giants do take up a lot of space after all. They probably had to move them onto a different vessel to make room for all of us. I'll hope to Hifumi. Oh wait, all of them are here? I see Fuko geeking over the same jet with her. Is this that jet? Fuko nods furiously. Indeed, it is the jet featured in My Giant Musty Senpai 3. I knew it. Hifumi pulls out her phone and starts posing us to the jet. Hey Fufu, come here. I gotta get a pic. Why do you want me in the photo? Hey, why wouldn't I? We're friends, aren't we? I suppose we are. Fuko starts giggling under her breath and starts inching next to Hifumi. Say cheese. Cheems. Hifumi strikes a cute pose and Fuko strikes a pose. I didn't even know the human body could contort like that. It's like an alien trying to masquerade as a human without knowing what humans are. She's swimming buckets. Aw, thanks. This picture's adorable. Glad you enjoy my visage. Fuko looks happy, but also looks like she wants to melt. Hey Fuko, I didn't know you were a student master. I'm not, I'm actually a stoic. What? Why'd you sneak into an obligation? A true otaku would take any opportunity to visit the hollowed ground. Hollowed ground? Do you mean the big site? Google nods for roommate. It's like Mecca, but for gamers. How did you even sneak on? You can sneak into anywhere if you act like you're supposed to be there. Huh. I glanced up at Hifumi's underboob. Need help with something? Nope, nothing at all. Bro, why does she look like that? You stumbled onto the scene looking very tired. There you are. You use size for patting people on the head. I took my eyes off you for 2 seconds and dismount. Hey, you, what are you doing here? No special announcement. Yugiri Ramen is proud to announce a partnership with Yotenchi. We'll be delivering our delicious noodles to everyone at YotenCon's guests. The game just fruits? I don't know. Oh, nice. That's what you think of business. Damn right. Before you know it, the whole world will be craving my noodles. Something approaches me from behind, something big. I turn around and I see Jun smirking down at me. Hey, Pipsqueak, fancy meeting you here. Johnny, I didn't know you were an ambassador. Of course I am. Tinies all over the world need to know how strong giants are. Jen punches her fists together, creating a shockwave that nearly blows me off my feet. And also, we could use some more muscle for the KDF. It's kind of weird seeing all of them together here like this. Not complaining though, they all seem to be getting along just fine. Still, the group feels incomplete without Maya. I stare out to the ocean for her to rise out of the water surface at any moment, but she never comes. Oh well. I'm sure to be get her a souvenir. I was trapped for a while before dispersing. With me sitting at the edge of the carrier taking photos of the ocean. Lucas continue geeking out over the weapon on the main deck. Yu is sitting next to the island, browsing her phone. Thank you for the hype train. Holy shit, thanks for the fucking gifted, bro. What the fuck? Sheesh! Thanks for the 5 gifted, bro. Yu is sitting next to the island, browsing her phone. What's good, bro? You hit that 20 bomb, bro. We got a few hours before dinner, and I hear the carrier has an open bar for us. Before then, I got a few hours to kill. Who should I kill time with? Who's my favorite girl? I think the cheerleader girl is generic. I think the Jun girl is generic. I think Fuka, I guess. I'm gonna speedrun Baldur's Gate 3 acts, or Baldur's Gate 3 Act 3 after this, though. Who's a good Whittle fighter jet? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hey, amigo. Hold on, amigo. What brings you here? You just seemed like you were having a bunch of fun. Wanted to see what the big deal was. The big deal, amigo. This is the biggest deal. Crack the wing of the jet. You're looking at an F-15 Eagle here. The finest fighter jet the world's never seen. F-15. Doesn't the SDF use that? Yes, darn right. And they've got good taste. These puppies can use Sparrow, Sidewinder, and AMRAAM's missiles. Fuko points under the right wing. It's even got an M61 Vulcan guns under the wings. It's about the best thing you could be in a dogfight. What about a kaiju fight? You can hold this on there too, pretty well. Thanks to part of the plane. Its low wing loading lets you turn on a dime without losing speed. It can climb to 30,000 feet in a minute. It can even fly with only one wing. It's the greatest fighter jet ever made. Why is there anything particularly special about it? I think it looks really cool. Yeah, bro. You're not wrong, it is a very nice looking plane. I had no idea you were a military I talked to too. How couldn't I be? Weapons are so cool. It doesn't matter what era. Arrows, trebuchets, cannons, arquebuses, missiles, I love them all. Why? The gifted is crazy though. You should have gifted yourself a sub. The midnight wisp sub, bro. Now he has to watch my stream. Oh. W stream. Yes, sir, bro. Bro, you gifted subs, but you didn't sub yourself. Let's get you a sub, bro. You got your Twitch Prime, bro? But yeah, no, I mean, like, I played P5 and P3R. I'm probably not going to play P4R, to be completely honest. Like, I'm gonna keep it like a super bean. Like, cause I just, like, don't care about P4, like, at all. It's, like, my least favorite, like, genre. There's a fascinating design history between every weapon. They're all made for specific purposes at a specific time. I want to go and buy a frozen pizza because it's only like 7. But I'll finish this stream and then I'll end the stream so I can like cut the VOD. And then I'll restart the stream and then I'll be on all night. On Josper I will. How you been, bro? I'm Miguel. But also exposing to me. Can't argue with any of that. Also, one nitpick is that you guys need to change that the player text and the NPC text are different. Are different colors. Because like it says me and then Fuko's is the exact same color but the exact same text. So either change the Fuko to be a different color or change my text to be a different color, like the player's text. The Vulcans would shred me into Swiss cheese. Your landlady might be able to tank a missile or two though. Let's hope she never has to. Hype chest. I got a chest, bro. Got a train, bro. Let's go, bro. I unlocked emotes, bro. Gift 1 sub. I'm gonna gift a sub to this guy, bro. The 5 bomb is crazy, bro. I hella appreciate that, bro. It means a lot to me, bro. The hype train conductor, bro. And I'm playing some bullshit too. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna get this done, and we're gonna play fucking Baldur's Gate 3 again for the 7th time. And then I'm gonna finish Baldur's Gate, and then we might get Digimon Time Stranger if I'm feeling rich. I mean, I just got 5 subs, but you know, still broke. What kind of carrier are we on anyway? We're on the USS Gerald R. Ford MK2. MK2 happened the first one. Nothing, it's still alive and kicking. It's probably floating around the Pacific somewhere. Then why'd they make a second one? Container ships and aircraft carriers are the only boats big enough to carry giants. So the ship companies have been scrambling to pump out bigger and bigger ships over the last few decades. Why use an aircraft carrier? Why not a shipping vessel? Kaiju tend to attack more often during the summer for some reason, so aircraft carriers tend to travel with giants for additional protection. Who's protecting who though? Good question. Aircraft carriers certainly have their benefits, yet there's some armor that only giants can craft. Plus, using giants to fight off kaiju is typically result in less collateral damage. One method isn't necessarily better than the other, so a lot of kaiju defense teams use a combination of aircraft and ground forces. Huh, makes sense. Fuko nods in a satisfying grin. Any idea why it's called the Gerald R. Ford? Bit of a weird name. Americans normally name their boats after important people or cities. A lot of the Nimitz-class carriers are named after presidents. Eisenhower, Roosevelt, Lincoln, Truman, and Trump. There's no ships named after Trump. In fact, even Ronald Reagan NK2 is in the port of Yokosuka. I see. I take it Gerald Ford was a president? 38th president of the United States and the only one never to be elected into office. How did that happen? Basically, the guy before him, Nixon, resigned before he could be removed from the office. He got in trouble. After it was discovered, he did illegal surveillance on a rival political party, and Ford just happened to be the vice president at the time. So he just kind of fell into the presidency. Neat. Was he a good president? He was certainly a president. He couldn't do much since he was only in office for 2 years, but he was constantly dealing with the aftermath of the scandals of his predecessor. Yeah, that sounds rough. I wouldn't want to be in his position either. Did he do anything notable? He gave Nixon a full pardon. Aside from that, not too much. Is Nixon dead? Did Nixon die? When did Nixon die? He dead? Yeah, he died in 1994. He died before I was born. He was born in 1913? Bro, what? How, what age did he die at? What? He died from a severe stroke while eating dinner. I don't want to do the math. How old was he? Oh God, bruh. The GOAT, Lyndon B. Johnson? Apparently he was cool. I hear his name a lot. Yeah, Nixon, age at death. He was 81. He's old as fuck. Wait, did Nixon go to war? Did he go to World War II? Oh, he's probably a pussy. He was in the reserve. Yeah, that's not the military. He was in the reserve. He wasn't. He joined in 1942. Yeah. Bro, he was a Quaker, bro. He was a pussy, bro. He never actually fought in combat. He's a bitch, bro. Nah, he's a bitch, bro. Lyndon B. Johnson? I have no fucking idea, man. I have no idea. He ordered pants, and he nicknamed his penis Jumbo. A famous recorded telephone conversation. 1964, which is before my mom was even born. What the fuck? He requested an inch of fabric in his crotch area from where the zipper ends to the back of my bunghole. To avoid the feeling of riding a wire fence. That's actually funny as fuck. What the fuck? And then back to the game. I know so much about the mediocre American presidents. When I can't sleep, I just research heads of state online. I get that I've gone down some rabbit holes. You know anything about Japanese PMs? There's a Japanese prime minister in the 21st century that really wanted Japanese people to have sex. I just can't remember his name at the moment. Was that was that Shinzo Abe? Was that Shinzo Abe? Yeah, it was Shinzo Abe. Yeah. Yeah. He's like, bro, please, Japanese people, please have sex. My man got blicky, bro. Shinzo Abe gun. He got blicked, bro. This nigga made the doohickey, bro. He dead ass made like a fucking Borderlands gun, bro. Look at this shit. It's just tape. Like the trigger isn't even like it has 2 triggers and a battery in it. I don't even know. I don't even understand how he got close enough to do it, bro. I don't even think I can Google this, bro. I don't think anyone has it on video. Okay, it's on CNN, so I'm not gonna get like boomed, right? Like I can watch this, right? Yes, I'm over 18. Cause he got like boomed, bro. Where'd the guy come from? Where'd he come from? I want to see where he came from. It's in 240p. I can't see. Did he come from behind? Did he come from the front? Okay. His first... Okay, so the first shot missed completely? And then... Oh, okay, so he shot from a distance. And then they tackled him. Oh, I watched it with no sound. How loud is this shit? Dude, he literally didn't realize he got shot at. Like, right there? Yeah, nah. Dude, I was just in Japan, bro. On God. I'm moving to Japan, bro. On job, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. Like, he actually got done with, like, the doohickey, bro. Like, it's actually a contraption. Like, did they get that guy, though? Like, obviously they tackled him, but, like, the guy who did it, like, did they send him to jail? Is he dead? Like, did they beat him up in jail? First time or not? He senses to life. Yeah. Can he get out though? Yeah, he's 41 years old. Tetsuya Yamagami. He was a Navy veteran. And he lived in Nara, place with the deer. Dude, his trial didn't start till last year. What the fuck? He killed him in 2022. He had no prior criminal history and was unemployed. He had rich parents too. Crazy rabbit hole. Bro, you gotta get yourself a sub, bro. You bought other people a sub, but no sub for yourself, bro? You're too nice. Too entrepreneurial. Psychiatric evaluation? While psychiatric assessment of criminal suspect in Japan normally takes about 3 months, Yagami's nearly half-year-long assessment was considered unusual. The journalists speculated that the prosecutors were waiting for public sentiment over the assassination to quiet down due to the aftermath brought by the incident, as well as sympathy and admiration towards Yamagi. No, on God. Oh God, bro, life is not over. Like, I'm 29 now. Like, I don't think, like, I don't feel old. I'm probably in the best shape that I've been in. Like, I'm running fucking 6 miles every time I'm at the gym type shit. Like, damn, more gifted? But you didn't give it to yourself, bro. Stop gifting subs. Stop gifting subs, bro. At least sub yourself. No more gifted, unless you want to push it to 20. You gotta stop gifting subs, bro. You rich, bro? What's going on, bro? What are you doing right now, bro? Anyway, I gotta finish this demo, bro. Now that I think about it, I don't know any names of Japanese aircraft carriers. Do we even have any carriers? Okay. Yeah, because for us, it's like $7.99 Canadian. Like, which is a lot of fucking money. Also, bro, get Cool Beans a sub. Get this guy a sub. Real. Get it. Like, specifically, get him and you a sub, and then no more subs, bro. Get this guy a sub. Buy him a 3-month sub, because he's always here. He's my mod. I love him to death. He needs a W. He needs more W's in his life. Get that guy a sub, and we're good. Dude, this has beach episode music. Now that I think about it... Oh, where are you staying right now, bro? Columbia? Yes, sir. There's a Cool Bean sub, bro. And get yourself a sub, bro. You deserve it. I should just mod you at this point, bro. Now I think about it. Yeah, we have a few of them. For another sub, bro. Thank you so much. We have a lot more, but then the military made some very spicy decisions, so we weren't allowed to have any for a little while. I remember some Japanese aircraft carriers in the Yoten Harbor. I thought we weren't allowed to have any under Article 9. No, those were helicopter destroyers. Completely different, I assure you. How are they different? They look the same. We don't call them aircraft carriers, so they're fine. International law is silly. Yep, sure is. If America names their boats after presidents, what do we name our boats after? Mostly after phoenixes, dragons, mountains, or provinces. Our favorite one? The Glorious Yamato, of course. It was the biggest battleship ever made with a girthy 260-meter long hull. Didn't it get sunk after being in service for 4 years? That's not the point. It symbolized the very spirit of the Japanese nation, and had the largest guns ever mounted on a warship at a whopping 46 centimeters. Didn't the guns only fire once? It was all it needed. The Yamato, if the Yamato were made 20 years earlier, Japan would have been a superpower to this day. Is this Japanese fucking propaganda? Wallahi, this is Japanese propaganda. See, you're about to get ad-rolled in 60 seconds, and you don't have a sub, bro. I have to save you from this ad. Then I got ad roll, bruh. You got 20 seconds. I would simply avoid the torpedoes and arrow will run you. You insult the Yamato again and I'll bombard you. The Yamato is overrated. I much prefer that. People falls forward onto me and the whole world goes dark. My upper body has become engulfed in her boob, and my lower body has become smothered by her belly. I push, kick, and thrust, but she doesn't budge. That's what you get. I start squeezing and slapping her pull with all my might. Feels nice, almost like warm dough fresh out of the oven. I didn't think you could touch my plate. Fugo cackles as she begins violently slapping with her belly bomb. Fugo continues smothering me for the next few minutes, but soon stops abruptly. Fugo rolls over and stares up at the sky. She's panting, sweating, and even shivering a little. Her tongue is hanging out the side of her mouth. Are you okay? Fugo nods weakly and rests her hands on her belly. Yes, leave me be. I need to recharge my energy. You can say so. I wasn't expecting that much of a history lesson from her. Oh, fuck, I gotta do another one? Yeah, I'll do Hifumi then. I'll do John. Oh yeah. Bro, what you need to remember to type is get yourself your own sub, bruh. You're about to get ad rolled, bruh. Nah, you got ad rolled, see? Google Translate. Twitch Turbo? Oh shit, you got Twitch Turbo? I approached John and watched her stretch. Sup, John? Sup, Pipsqueak? What you doing there? Felt like hanging out with you. Thanks. She lies down next to a jet. Care to squat for me? Sure. Not sure how much help might be, but sure. She puts me on her chest before pulling the jet over her. 1. She bench presses the jet as Slovis at these frames. She doesn't seem windy or shaky at the slightest. 2, 3. Watching Jen is hypnotic. Where her muscles shift under her skin, feeling her massive heartbeat under my palms. It's not cozy, bro. Like, see, like, I don't have a giant fetish. Like I said this at the beginning of the stream. Like, I don't have a giantess fetish, like, at all. Like, I like fat women, and, like, this is the closest thing to, like, an actual fat women, like, dating game. Because there's actually, like, 0 on Steam. So that's why I like opted into playing this. And also the dev on Twitter like was gassing me, so it's kinda cool. And I'll probably play Tekken against my buddy after. I mean I wanna play some Armor King. watching her casually lift the jet over our heads makes me feel such ease and exciting. She's such a walking paradox. I never know if she wants to hug me, squash me, or both. So have you done any recruiting for the KDF before? Nope, never. Aren't recruiting jobs normally for people who put a lot of time into armed services? Usually, but there's such a small recruiting pool, and the KDF has only so many people so far. And nobody else wanted to go to Tokyo. Really? Why? Wouldn't this just be a free vacation for them? Kinda. Not everybody likes being big like me. Even in Japan, not everyone accepts giants with open arms. And the infrastructure and laws are based around tinies too. So some giants say they feel like foreigners in their hometowns after their birthday. My chest contorts just hearing that. Do you feel like a foreigner in your hometown? No clue. Haven't been back since I moved here. Too busy with school, training, and fighting kaijus. Dude, I was just in Tokyo on some real shit. You don't need to go. Like, you do not need to go. Like, on like the realest shit, bruh. Cause like, first of all, there's like 10 million niggas in there. They started hiring white women too now. You're going? I'm gonna be like so serious, bro. Like, because it's basically an idol bar, but like, it's yeah, it's basically an idol bar, but like, it's not. Like, yeah, you're paying $20 to get in, and then you pay $20 per 30 minutes. So like, are you only gonna go there for half an hour? That's $40 for an hour. Like, fuck that. Whoa. Give me 2 seconds. Like, I purposely didn't go. Okay. Yeah, like, I didn't go. Are you going solo? Are you meeting friends? Like, what are you doing? Hit me up if you need anything, bro. Are you doing just Tokyo for 2 weeks? Are you doing Tokyo Osaka? Are you doing Tokyo Kyoto? Let me know, bro. Let me know. Because, yeah, I'm moving to Japan within about 2 years. It's just a matter of getting a mobile remote job. And then once I'm secure in that job, I'll move. Well, once I'm secure in that job, I'll probably move for... I'll probably move for about 2 months. And then I'll live in Japan for 2 months, and then I'll come back to Canada and then like decide if I want to move to Japan. But yeah, I really want to go in the summer, so I might go to Japan in August. No cap on God, Bismillah. Why is that? I never really got to explore much of it. I stayed inside while I was a kid. Why? Were you a shy kid? Sadness cascades across Jun's fate, but only for a moment. Tokyo, Osaka, Aomori, Fukuoka. Yeah, Fukuoka's big on me. Big on my list. Aomori, not on my list, but I will do research. Where do you have your apartment booked for Tokyo? Like, what neighborhood are you staying in? Oh, Aomori is hella north, bro. Holy. Aomori is Giga Gazonga north. It's higher than Sapporo, I think. And fucking... Yeah, holy moly, dude. Unless Sapporo's all the way up here. No, no, man. Sapporo's all the way up there. It's on a different island. For the visa? Wait, oh shit, yeah, because you're not in Canada. I was like, what do you mean waiting for the visa, bro? Like, I'm like, you just get on the plane and fill out the fucking travel Japan thing. Like this thing. This thing. Like, I made an account. Yeah, I made an account. I have my visa here. It's free as fuck. But I guess, yeah, if you're traveling from somewhere else, you gotta do like a whole process. Like, here's my full information. Not to dox myself in Mega Law. And this is where I stayed. This is my full actual name. But yeah, like, you just do this on the plane. And that was the vibes, bro. On God. Right now, they're dealing with a fuck ton of snow. Like, disaster level snow. So yeah. What made you want to hit up Aomori? Sheesh! I praise that I have the two best passports in the world. I have the Canadian, and I have... Where's my British one? My British one's expired though, and I have the British one. I have the two best passports in the world. Well, other than the American, but the American sucks now. So the American's kind of ass. Yeah, this one's expired as fuck. This expired in 2024. But yeah, I had to rush my Canadian because they were like, well, basically because like my original passport was gonna expire 2 weeks after I got back. And I'm like, you're apparently not supposed to travel with it within 6 months of expiration. So, I had to rush it, which was retarded. So I had to rush it through Canada's expedited process. So normally the passport is $160. Her face is no stranger to sadness. Oh, so Jun has like a dark past where she was like treated like shit or something. That's a funny face. North of Saitama and south of Fukushima. You're joking, right? I was about to ask you the same thing. Actually, I'm not gonna buy a pizza tonight. I'm gonna just get hella lit, and then tomorrow morning, I'm gonna get a Thai sub. Or a banh mi, sorry. Oops. Tochigi is great. 21st century. It has Japan's oldest college. When do you fly out, bro? There's more population than 20 other prefectures. Name 5 people from Tochigi. Me. October. Yeah, fall, winter. Really good for Japan. Because it's hoodie weather. So you can just wear hoodies, jackets, type shit. Dude, I'm telling you right now, you're about to get outfitted crazy. The niggas in Japan, every day it's a fashion show, bro. It's crazy. They're fitted crazy, bro. Nah, but you can get like I don't know. I'd put myself like if it was a scale of 1 to 10, I put my style at like I don't know, like a 7. So like for me, yeah, for me, I feel outworked here, but it's like it's not something I can't do. You know what I mean? I'm like I can figure this out, type shit. So, yeah, how's life, bro? How's work? You still in game dev, bro? Or are you just working like a normal job back home, type shit? Type shit hole. But yeah, I'm moving to Japan, bro. Cause yeah, you had a company back in Colombia, right? Like you had already like started a small dev company, right? Nah, your rings were always cool as fuck. Like I wasn't in on rings back then. And I'm also just confident. Like someone else could probably say that I'm like a 4. Actually, nah, they wouldn't. Like I get a lot because I live in Calgary. I get a lot that I should be from what's it called? Like that they think I'm from Vancouver. Because I wear a bunch of toques and shit. Okay. Nah, I mean like for me, bro, like I'm just pivoting from game dev. Like I made up like a fake bullshit ass fucking resume for digital marketing. I'm gonna get a fake digital marketing job and I'm gonna just move to Japan. It's so cooked, bro. Like Arjun just got a job in game dev, but like the job isn't even fucking real. Like because he's working for a third party company that like helps first party studios make games. So you're not even like working on a product, you're like working on outsourced work for the product. Like so, but like he's got a family and shit. So I get it. Like that's why you take it. But like ego wise, that shit sucks. Colombia's pretty chill right now, right? Venezuela is the one with a bunch of bullshit going on, right? We got some World War II generals and voice actresses somewhere. Those are names. Akashi Shiganosuke and Ayagawa Goroji. Who are those two? They're the first and second Yokozunas, respectively. According to legend, Shiganosuke was 250 centimeters tall and weighed 340 kilograms. Bro, do you know how fucking heavy 340 kilograms is? It's 750 pounds. Yeah, nah, Venezuela's fucked up right now, right? Like, you guys are homies for that shit. Cause them niggas is going through it, bruh. On jaw. They be getting done in over there. What's less? Yeah, there's no way you leg. Well, nah. Actually, leg press is a fake demon workout because I can leg press nearly 400 pounds, and I think I work out legs like twice a month. So he's like a little prototype giant. What's the deal with Ayagawa? We don't know him since He predated the Banzuke and tournament records, but I like to think that he wrestled yokai for fun. I see, I had no idea that you're into sumo. Oh yeah, I used to watch it all the time as a kid. Two massive dudes fighting each other, like two snakes coming together. Lots of love. I've been trying to get a giantess league going, but so far I haven't found anyone willing to sign up. I thought women weren't allowed to be sumo wrestlers. Detailed. I don't think some crusty old monks can stop giant ladies from wrestling. Good point. That being said, it might be hard to get some sponsors. I know there's much less demand to watch women's sports. I don't think you have any problems getting sponsors at all. You really think so? There's a lot of people who would pay top dollar to watch giant women wrestle each other. I'm included. Is there a front row seat for you just then? For you then. We're getting a big show in like Calgary, like my fuck ass city. We're getting a sumo match in town in March. I actually kind of want to get tickets because I didn't watch any sumo in what's it called? I didn't get to watch any in what's it called? In Japan. And that was one thing that my my homies who had been told me to do. They told me to do that. They told me to go and watch it. Cause yeah, you can just get drunk and watch like people fucking wrestle each other. So I think it's kind of fucking funny. I have to bulk up before getting the thing now. I guess not eating anymore. I'm smiling, but I can't fathom why. Let me know if you need any help with that. How to do it just. Besides centuries old sumo wrestlers, is there anything else special about Toshigi? World-class gyoza. Even in grocery stores, you can find gyoza the size of your hands there. The gold ones are so juicy and rich, and the fried ones are just the right amount of crunchy. How's the gyoza here? Is Toshigi real? I feel like it's real. It is real. Fuck it, bro. We had Tochigi, bro. It's one of 8 landlocked prefectures. It's known for onsen, sake, and ski resorts, the villa of the imperial family, and the Nasu Shiobara station of the Shinkansen railway line. It's in the province of Nikko. Haneda, my goat. I landed in Narita. Do you know where you're flying into, bro? Narita, yeah. I was in Narita as well. So the thing about Narita is that it's far as fuck from Tokyo. It's like... What the fuck is it? It's like out... It's past Shiba. It's over here. It's this way. Cause yeah, like I stayed in Ibisu, which is like inside Shibuya. So like it's about 45 minutes on train. And your ticket will cost 200 yen, so it's $50. And I bought the ticket twice because I'm fucking retarded. I don't know if it's the ingredients or I don't know if it's the ingredients or a secret ingredient. Terrible writing of a line. But the gyoza in Yoden simply can't compare. Good to know. I definitely have to try the gyoza when I go there. Oh yeah, you won't be disappointed. Gyoza is our pride and joy. Also, we have a bunch of national parks. Ganpai! I think 1/5 of the prefecture is a park. Nikko's got a bunch of old shrines. Nasu's is famous for its onsens. Local sake is huge there. I do like my shrines and hiking. Not a big fan of sake though. How do you not like sake? It tastes like rubbing alcohol. It does taste like shit. It does taste like shit. Like, I'm a huge weeb. I want to move to Japan, everything. I fucking hate sake. It's so hard to like it because it just genuinely doesn't fucking taste good. Like, it's fucked up. Like, if you compare sake and soju, soju mogs it. Even plain soju is better. Which is annoying as fuck. I don't like wine either. They mix them together. Trust me, sake and plum wine are soulmates. If you ever go to Tochigi, let me know. Tochigi getting added to the list, bro. Cause like for me, I definitely like I purposely went to spots. All right, bro. Have a good night, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate all the subs. All that, bro. Appreciate you hanging out without the subs, bro. Thank you. It's slow down. I mean, I go there. Nothing ever happens. All places frozen in time. People eat at the same restaurant to go to the same school for their ancestors. It's quiet, but nice. I had no idea you're such a country bumpkin. You look so happy in the city like Yoten. Don't get me wrong, I love Yoten. I love being surrounded by other giants. I love living in walking distance of the beach, a theme park, and every other amenity I can think of. I love being able to fight kaijus every other week. But there's something about the countryside that can't be replaced. Nothing beats being able to just lie in a field for hours and watch the clouds go by. Or fishing with some Oba-chan, by the river after a big rain. I'm glad I was born there. Pat Jen's shoulder. We got time, let's go visit Tochigi together. She hesitates, but her smile remains steadfast. Sounds good, kid sweet. She plucks me off her chest and rests me on the tarmac, and I stand back up. See you at dinner. I'll be throwing my next to the character. You what? Hippolo's terrifying. Bing bong ding dong. Jun, Hifumi, Fuko, Yu, and I'll gather around. She was arrives in the center. Some champagne, some beer, and mostly wine. Cheap wine too. What the heck are these? Queen approaches one of the table, picks up the bags. Meal ready to eat? Oh yeah, we're eating MREs. Jen tears open a bag, flips it over, starts shaking the contents in her mouth. Look at the inside of a chunky burrito. It's the kind of thing a college student would eat. Someone out of his mind at 2 a.m. It looks delicious. Rations, the things that soldiers eat in the field. Jen licks some barbecue sauce off her lips and reaches for another bag. Don't look so down. These things are great, especially for bulking up. Just one of these things has enough calorie, carbs, and protein to get you through the day. Tears open another bag and opens a biscuit. It looks hard and rough to the touch, but slathered in equally looking hard cheese spread. It's more like a bludgeoning weapon than a snack. Come on, try one. She sheepishly reaches into the bag, pulls out a biscuit, and sniffs it. How does it smell? It doesn't. Let me close her eyes and takes a bite. What's it taste like? Canned cheese. Very salty. Do you hate it? No. Tastes like the cheesy snacks my old school used to sell. Try some. Wow, canned cheese was far more accurate than I was expecting. It's salty, terribly salty. I feel my mouth drying with every bite. I take one of the open balls of champagne, press it on us, and wash the biscuit down. Try the fruit puree. Apple and strawberry sauce. It's pretty good. It's just tart apple sauce. Yeah, it's hella sweet. Dude, they should have done the audio for the burp. Beef stew and chili macaroni. Pizza, rice, and bean bags. Nice to know. The Yugiri sisters. They just alluded to the fact that they're sisters. They never confirmed it. It's kind of retarded. What day is Romeo the Dead Man out? It's the 11th or the 13th? Yeah, it's the 11th. Look at that fucking calendar, man. Yeah, so it comes out on Wednesday. Which is a weird-ass day for a game to come out. I don't know why a game would come out on a Wednesday. It's very odd. I'm gonna activate the white woman for one day. The news is pretty good. Yeah, I hear the music like a pretty high grade. Honestly. You're a white woman with dreadlocks, bro. She's retired and she's an author now? How tall are you? Never mind, I'm already turned off by the white one. I'm turning them off again. Nothing but mid. Give me the Asian women that just ignore me instead. Oh god. See Fuko with their hand wrist deep in a bag labeled vanilla pound cake, trans fat free. Very good. Pretty moist. They took those bag cakes you find at convenience. It's really moist. A completely normal vanilla cake, but there's no flavor nearly as sweet. I've been scanning the rows of bags of food. It's fascinating. They're so different from our food. Hard tack. For an aspiring sea dog such as myself. When I make my ramen, I design it to be eaten then and there, not 3 hours from now, definitely not 3 days from now. When eating out, the way the food looks and matters almost as much as how it tastes. Nobody wants to photograph or eat something that looks like garbage after all. Makes sense. Yo, appreciate it, bro. Great stream for the gift sub? Yes, sir. Thank you, Diddy's Baby Oil. Insane fucking username, by the way. I appreciate you, bro. On jaw. Appreciate it. How'd you find my stream, Diddy's Baby Oil, bro? Let me know. Ramen is still ramen at the end of the day. 2 bowls of ramen can only be so different from each other. Oops. Everything in my recipe. I can have... Dude, the MILF character, that's your landlord, is probably the best, though. And then Fuko, and then maybe Hifumi. This chick, the Yu is like whatever, because she's like the petite one. So I don't really care. Appreciate it, chef. The red wine, nothing but the finest for fine lady myself. They didn't have any Mexican beer, so I'm trying this Filipino one instead. Why the Filipino one? Yes, she's right. The Philippines is basically Asian Mexico, therefore the beer still tastes like Mexican beer. Smash goes for taking another sip. Mind if I try some? Got a horseshoe and the silhouette of a horse. Just a cap up, take a whiff. It smells like liquid bread. It's cheap but cozy. I'm in the right target demographic for this. Appreciate it. Yeah, but I mean, like, you found my stream before. That's what I'm saying. Like, you were here before. Because you had followed me before. My goat. So I'm wondering how you found my stream the first time. Yeah, who knows? You don't remember, bro? I appreciate it, though. I'm gonna finish up this demo, and then I think I'm playing Monster Hunter Stories 3? I might play Baldur's Gate 3. It's up to you. What do you want to watch, bro? You get to pick what's on the stream. Because I'm not playing fucking Tekken. But I will play either Stories 3, or Baldur's Gate 3, or Mass Effect 1. Because I'm going through the whole series again. It's like Friday night, baby. Hey, it's Friday night. We gonna play Tekken? Yeah, probably that then. Because I post on like TikTok and YouTube and stuff, so maybe you saw it that way. TikTok keeps banning my streams though, and I genuinely don't know why. It's actually like crazy. Yeah, probably. But I posted a TikTok of like a naked character in a video game, and it hasn't triggered anything yet, which is insane. Like, yeah, I posted this TikTok and I was like, how many TikToks does it have? How many views does it have? It has 4K views and like 200 likes. and the characters are completely naked. Ah, no bad, no worries, bro. What time is it for you? 3 a.m.? Oh, you're East Coast. No, you're further than East Coast. You're in Europe now. Dude, it's all the girls on screen at once, bro. EU, yeah. Welcome to NA, bro. Just kidding. I'm moving to Japan in like a year or so. So, but I mean, don't let me wake you up, bro. Why is this all the questions? Why, cop? We're going chunky every time, bro. On God, we are. I like, to me, like out of the 4 of them, I only like the chunky one, and I also like the you have like a landlord lady, and she's like the MILF one. I like the MILF one the most. Oh God. Jun reaches down and grabs both of Hifumi's boobs with one hand. They are, you are correct. But like the one making the retarded face is like a ramen chef, and then the one with the glasses is like an otaku. Then you have the cheerleader that you grew up with, and then the meathead who you just met. I see the nipples harden under the shirt. J-cup. And those aren't J's. They're E's at best. Oh, so they're smaller. They're just squeezing each other's tits now, I guess. Study shows that 2 in 5 giants experience some sort of size envy. I don't experience any size envy. Neither does Maya. I'm totally fine with my size. 3 of us focus on Yu and John. Breast massage tutorials on the computer. See, yeah, the sprite art is really good. Who do you think manages the internet in the apartment? I would tell you how to screen breast cancer. It's never too early to start screening. Uh-huh. Wait, did the sister just grope the other sister? They have incest in here, bruh? That's crazy. Dominant genes, I got the recessive genes. You took everything before I was even born. There's C cups? Well, C cups are giants. Japanese sizes. It's kind of hot. John, pick me up. Why are they all down here? This is crazy. This is the end of the demo, isn't it? I am not Flap. Yu slaps Hifumi's boob, causing it to ripple and slosh against Fugo's. Harder, mommy. Hifumi bites her lip and exhales through her nose. Master resists urges. Think unsexy thoughts. Think unsexy thoughts. Stop being weird and apologize for insulting my boobs. You says continuing to rub and tweet Hifumi and Fuka. Oh, also, do you follow me on Twitter, bro? Hifumi smirks at you before reaching up and cupping your chest. What boobs? Is that all? Is this scene gonna end? Yeah. 2 dark circles grow from Hifumi's top. As a white puddle slowly starts to grow under Hifumi. She's trembling and sweating, she can't stop smiling. I mean, you guys didn't animate the fucking shit though. You need to fulfill my destiny. You can't. It will kill you. Even if it cuts your life short. Release me. Damn. He bounced out of it back. That's hilarious. This is crazy. Her limbs stop shaking and her face becomes less perverse. She eventually sits back up and straightens her back. Sorry, bro. Thanks for waiting. What the hell happened there? No, yes. I'm better now. Wanna hold my playing truth or dare? F cup. F for Fuko naturally. She's telling the truth. Oh, if I know, we'll have to find out. Why are boys so fascinated with cup sizes? I feel like it's so bad. It's vital information. It's like knowing somebody's power level, their blood type. Blood type? Last time I checked, there wasn't a breast size horoscope. That's actually a good idea. I'd read that. Me too. Ditto. Fuko raises her hand like she really needs to take a dump in class. Ideal breast size? Enough for a handful, whatever that is. Bigger than her. Good luck with that. Oh god, I'll be lucky 3 times your height. Can't hear you all the way down here. Can I say all? No offense it is. They're just fat. You're closer to Hifumi and Jun, but not Fuko? Dude, when is the fucking demo ending? What's with demos and being long as fuck right now? She looks pensive. Can't sleep either. I'll be right back. I don't know if it's on auto. It's not on auto. back. Oh, something again? You're a content kid, ain't you? How the hell have you never been to Tokyo? Never really got outside as a kid. But my parents tell me all my parents are great. I wasn't exactly a healthy kid. I'm talking about it? Nah, you don't hear it myself, sorry. I'd like to though. Why? Because I'd like to learn more about you. Thanks, but maybe later. It's big, especially in other worlds. There's a lot of it of something for everyone in Tokyo. Ginza for Boogie, Bushi people, Akihabara for birds, Shinjuku for party animals, even Shibuya. Ginza wasn't that one of the first kaiju attacks and still demolished? Nah, they're able to rebuild it. You laugh while flicking into the ocean. I make no promises. She moves her thumb towards me and presses the tip of her index finger against the edge of her thumb. I feel like I'm staring at a loaded cannon. I always want to climb the sky tree. Why would I want to laugh at fools? You think so? Yeah. Why do you want to climb it? Well, no one's ever done it. I like to break. Oh, it was one record? Alright. I think it was rolling. Playing, crushing chain. More exciting than it should be. It's nice to feel desired. Wait, why am I saying it's nice to feel desired? Oh, it's gonna smashing me away. No, don't love. Join a bunch of people who need it. But not everyone gets to enjoy the mundane things. Means a lot. That's the end of the demo. Okay, good demo overall. I think that we had a couple side stories, side moments. Overall, pretty good. Thank you for the homies for showing up. Thank you for the dev for being so nice to me. And we'll cut it there. Thanks, y'all.